Hi, this is Jason Ever from SalesPartners Northern California and Northern Nevada. Part of a team that for the last 15 years has literally helped thousands of business owners increase their sales anywhere from 15 to 85% in a matter of weeks. We want to invite you out to one of our 57-minute complimentary workshops to help you figure out how to do that for your business. Because there's a problem out there in this marketplace right now. And the problem is that there are people out there that are going to get slaughtered in this economy. And if you don't have the right skill sets and the right mindset in order to help you grow your business, and they're very simple things to do, you are going to get slaughtered in this economy as well. So, have you ever read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad before? In that book, Robert Kiyosaki talks about how the rich and the wealthy think about money and how the poor and the middle class think about money. Robert also talks about something called the cash flow quadrant. And the cash flow quadrant is something that allows you to think about the different types of ways that people think about earning income. There are 4 different types of ways, okay? You could be an employee, you could be self-employed, you could be a business owner, or you could be an investor. Now let me ask you, on which side of the quadrant do you think makes the most amount of money? Right, on the right side of the quadrant. But the problem is, let me ask you this, which category, the B or the I? Yeah, a lot of people think it's the I, but it's actually the B, because think about this for a second. If you have money that you're investing, most people who invest put money into businesses, right, to kick off more income that they can then reinvest. And this becomes the cash flow pattern of the rich and the wealthy. And just having that understanding will help you be more successful, okay? So again, let me ask you this. Where do you think most amount of money is? On the right side, right? So if that's the case, here's something I want to tell you. This actually accounts for 95% of the world's wealth on the right side of the quadrant. And here's the problem. 95% of the people on the planet are on the left side. Now, if you want to be rich and you want to be wealthy, you see a problem with that. Okay? So what I want to do is talk about how do you go from this side of the quadrant to this side of the quadrant, and how do they think about money that can work to your advantage. Okay, so I want to talk just for a second, I promise it'll be painless, about financial statements. Okay? In financial statements, you've got income and expenses, and then you also have assets and you have liabilities. Well, let me ask you, the purpose of being in business for yourself is to create an asset which over time increases in value, right? That kicks off income for yourself, and that's actually just not a specific type of income, it's actually passive income, which creates the cash flow pattern for business owners and investors, or the cash flow pattern of the rich and the wealthy, okay? So what happens when you go out there and you have a job, okay, and it kicks off income, you have income that comes in, it goes straight down to your liabilities, right? So let me give you a quick example. What is the definition of an asset and a liability, right? An asset is something that actually, without you doing anything, puts money in your pocket. Well, the definition of a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, okay? So let me give you an example. The bank tells you that your house or your mortgage is an asset, but they don't tell you is whose asset is it, because it's actually an asset for the bank. For you, your mortgage is actually a liability. So what happens if you have a job, or even if you are in the employee or self-employed category, when you have income, it goes against your liabilities, then it pays off your expenses, and then it goes out the other side. You have money coming in, money going out, money coming in, money going out. Does that feel familiar? So again, this becomes the cash flow pattern of the E and the S, and also the cash flow pattern of the poor. So the question is, do you want to have the cash flow pattern of the poor and the middle class, or do you want to have the cash flow pattern of business owners and investors? So in our 57-minute workshop, we're actually going to show you how to go from employee, self-employed, and take your business over to the business owner category so you can start kicking off massive and passive income. So here's what you can do if you come to our program, is that number one, we're going to show you the number one thing that stops people from going from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant, and how you can avoid that. We're also going to show you a 6-step formula to build a B quadrant business that will allow you to build massive and passive income for yourself, your family, and all the people around you. We're also going to show you how you can stop reaching out and trying to find more customers and actually be in a position where more customers go and try and find you. So here's what I'd like you to do. Take action now. Find the link to register for the workshop. It's a 57-minute complimentary workshop. I want you to register now because seating is limited. I look forward to seeing you there.